All right. Hi, guys. We are setting up my Hillville neighborhood still. I love the name Hillville. It sounds like a bunch of hillbillies live there. That's not the case. I just, it's actually inspired by, the name Hillville is inspired by my story I write that I'm turning into a book called Harper's Hill. So I should have called it Harperville. Maybe I'll change that. But Hillville is fine. Welcome to the Hillville neighborhood. Last time we were here in episode 1, we didn't really do much setting up, but I explained everything and how I work and talked a little bit and explained the Calloway household. Today we're actually going to be jumping in and getting some shit done. We're going to be spreadsheeting the Thorne household, at least doing that, and maybe even moving on to doing some building. But first, we'll jump right into the Thorne household because they need to get done. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet that we've gone over last time. Obviously, last time we were here, we started the Thorne spreadsheet, and I had to go really quick, but this time we'll be able to finish it. I think last time I discovered that I had Kai's aspiration set to the wrong thing, so his zodiac sign is Libra, so I had to set him to romance, not family. Basically, the Thorne household, this is Kai in the middle. He is the oldest. Rosie is the middle child, and she is the only girl. And the storyline of this household is also having to do with her secret is that she's pregnant or will become pregnant early on in this game. And then the youngest is Max, and he is not that important. I don't know. I think Kai's important because he's the oldest, and then Rosie's the pregnant one, and then there's just Max. And a set of 3 siblings doesn't one always kind of get tossed to the side, right? Okay, so like I said last time, I've moved them into this house. If you've played The Sims 2 growing up, base game, then you probably recognize this house, right? I'll start with the spreadsheeting. So what I do first is we're going to look at the oldest here, Kai, because he's the first on my spreadsheet. I'm going to have to change these ages, obviously, and I will. But we'll start with my spreadsheet. He's a Libra, and I told you last time that I choose aspirations based on Pleasant Sims' aspiration system. So she lines up the zodiac sign with the aspiration. So Libra goes with romance. So that is Kai now. Last time it wasn't set like that. It was set like family, and I must have messed that up. Now, one of the fun parts, going to be going to the secondary aspiration calculator. And this will allow us to calculate the secondary aspiration for Kai and all the other Sims as well. It's a very cool system. It's Pleasant Sims' system, so I credit this to her. I downloaded it off of her website, I'm pretty sure. Do I still have it up? So if you're on Pleasant Sims' website, you go to the Sims 2 downloads. Let's see. Secondary aspiration calculator. So my spreadsheet is like very much inspired by her. Okay, so this is the secondary aspiration calculator, and it's got all of the spaces for the interests here, and then you fill in the interests, and then it comes out with a secondary aspiration. So we're just going to fill this in real quick. 7. But as you can see here from the numbers, his secondary aspiration should be fortune because it's the highest number with a 21. Definitely should not be family, and that's what it was set to originally. So good thing I noticed that. So then I go into aspiration rewards and set his secondary aspiration to fortune. I'm also going to give him his work rewards with his remaining points because I always do that. Okay, great. So Kai's secondary is now set, so we can go back to the Hillville spreadsheet and we can do his secondary of fortune. And then we go to the archetype forum post here, and the combination of romance with wealth is the sexy professional. His his lifetime want. Let's see. First, before we calculate a lifetime want, we're going to have to calculate a career. So this is going to need another calculator, which is another one of Pleasant Sim's calculators. This one is a little more advanced. Mostly I just use the interest section though, because by this point in my spreadsheet, I don't have the hobby figured out yet. So I figure it doesn't really make a difference, right? But let's do this again. And I think it's the same actually. Can I copy it over? Yep, same order. So let's just copy this. And we have artist as the #1 career. I don't always pick the #1 career because just depending on how I want to play my game. I'm just looking through, what are his traits? He's very outgoing. So, some higher numbers. We got numbers in the 32s, a 33, and show business. I do like show business, and no one else is in that career yet. Do I feel like he'd be like the type? Yeah, Libra. Libra show business boy. Yeah, let's put him in show business. So we're going to put as a career show business. It wasn't that far off from the other one. And then now the lifetime want will have to match. I don't like the woohoo with 20 different Sims one because I have never ever accomplished that. I just don't care that much about woohooing. So let's go to hobbies. Oh no, where am I going? Okay, not thinking. Wants. Cycle my lifetime want. And I always make sure I have the secondary aspiration set before I do this so that we have all the aspirations combined. I think the show business aspiration is in the fortune aspiration, so entertainment, close. This game has some great careers with the expansion packs. I wish, like, I haven't got the chance to fully explore all of them, I don't think. I don't know what I haven't explored, but I feel like there's something I haven't explored yet. The pet careers I haven't explored a lot of. I never give my pets jobs, because why would you give your pet a job? It has to be in here, come on. Oh, really? It's not in there. Alright, so what are we going to do? Let's set him to the entertainment career, because that's the next best thing. I don't know why the show business career isn't in there, but fantastic. Entertainment was, I think, a 32. Did I already skip it? What about dance? What was dance? He's not active, though. I must have already skipped entertainment. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Here's the next one. What was entertainment on here? It was a 32. That's fine. I'm satisfied with that. The entertainment lifetime want is to become a prestidigitator. So let's do... Is that how it's spelt? Yes. Perfect. Hobby. Time to pick a hobby. So I have to actually develop my own spreadsheet for this because I'm a dork like that. And I'm going to have to enter the stuff in again because I don't have the same order as the other calculators, but it won't take me that long. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay, so it looks like we are at 2 distinct categories here. I think because he's in the entertainment career, like, is the entertainment career more about... I can't decide if I want to give him music and dance or film and lit. Let's give him film and lit because he's not that active, I don't think. No, he's not. So let's give him film and lit, right? That just makes more sense. Now, next to hobby, I have sub-hobbies. So this is kind of the main thing they do within their hobby so that they're not all over the place. Basically, I don't do my leisure activity thing anymore. I used to do that, but I think we're looking in Sims 2 resources here. I have a bunch of shit in here. But these are the hobbies, and I just need to find film and lit. Here are our sub-hobbies. Copy them into a random chooser, and it will pick one for us. Reading. Great. So that's super easy. Kai is a reader. That's his sub-hobby. So when he wants to practice his film and literature hobby, he will read most of the time. He is bisexual. He doesn't have a partner. He has no children. I didn't figure out pets for these people yet, so let's do my ChatGPT thing, which you're going to see. Looks like Kai would have a pet, and she says a cat, a female. Let's name her Luna. So female cat. Velvet's nice too, but I like Luna. Favorite music? She says jazz. Sophisticated romantic nature paired with his love for the arts points to jazz as the perfect fit. It's smooth, passionate, and intellectually stimulating. Let me check something here. Okay, perfect. Just making sure his culture stat is high as well. And then finally we have red, purple, and black. Glasses, he does not have glasses. He's in the first generation, and I haven't set his age. I guess I could set his age now and do all that stuff now. Okay, let's do aging first. 3 days older. Right now, I'm just making him older than his siblings. So, okay, so now I have to do some math, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to use a calculator for. He's 30. That's fine. He can be 30. What else do I have to set for him? Let's set his career so he's not started from the bottom. And then we'll set his level to, I don't know, let's do 3. He's a mime. And then I'm not going to give him through the bat box. I'm not going to make him a university sim because these sims are orphans, so they probably would not have gone to university and have the same privileges. Oh, his hobby has got to be changed. This one hobby has got to be, oh, yeah, it's not music, it's film and lit. And then what else do we got in here? Gender pref, set to bi. Actually, no. There we go. Those are fine, that's fine. You know what, while I'm here, I should run the randomizer. Okay, and I think that's all I need to do for Mr. Kai. I think he's all about done. And then we move on to Rosie. So we do the exact same thing we just did. And it takes time and it takes effort, but it gives a good result in the end. Because then I end up having these really diverse households. Well, not diverse, but maybe more realistic, you know what I mean? And just got to make sure that's accurate. Cancer family, perfect. So what are we looking at now? Secondary aspiration. Where's my secondary? Okay, for our secondary aspiration, we got a tie between popularity and romance. I am going to make the executive call and make it popularity, just because I feel like that's more accurate, and I hope I picked right based on her personality. Ugh, it works. So it's a secondary aspiration, right? It's not your main. So popularity. Let's look at her archetype now. The primary family popularity. The soccer mom. Let's figure out her career next. Again, we can just copy this over. Architecture, interesting. That could be new. Let's do architecture. So let's find, I don't know if she's going to have that. Let's keep it to reach a golden anniversary so she can find someone to fall in love with, and she has more than enough time. So we'll just keep that one the same. Now that I think about it, I kind of want to change her secondary to romance. No, because golden anniversary is like stable, so no, we'll keep it like that. Let's go to hobby chooser. Looks like arts and crafts is for our girl, which makes sense because she's in the architecture career. Let's find our arts and crafts in here. I'm thinking of adding the drafting table from the architecture career because she's going to be in that, and like just making that her hobby because that's realistic. No, I'm going to make it something different. You know why? Because I don't want her to have a life full of doing the same thing over and over. So, no, I'm very indecisive right now. Okay, I'm going to make it the drafting table. Is that what it's called? Okay, that's what it's called, the drafting table. I'm going to have to unlock it for her and set it there, but I will add that. Does that count as an arts and crafts hobby? Yes, arts and crafts enthusiasm. Perfect. So I will add it here to, okay. She's straight. She has no partner. She has no children yet. All right, now we're going to go back to the ChatGPT and we're going to describe Rosie to ChatGPT and get her to give us the exact same thing she gave us for Kai. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Rosie sounds like a warm, nurturing, and grounded sim with a creative side and a strong sense of community. Here's what fits her best. So ChatGPT thinks that Rosie would have a small dog, male, named Buddy or Max. Well, Max is the name of her brother, so let's name him Buddy. And then her favorite music would be oldies, interesting. And her favorite colors would be yellow, green, and beige. We're getting this done fast, guys. Well, it took us a minute to start, but we're getting it done fast enough. No glasses, first generation. Let's do her age now. So if her brother is 30, let's make her 65 minus 38. Can't do quick math or any math. I'm an English major. 27. Perfect. That's a perfect age for her. And then I'm guessing I'll probably have Max be around 24. Okay, kissing each other, great. All right, so that is all done. Let's finally do Max. Oh, I have to change that because I had him categorized as a teen originally. He is not. He is an adult with the rest of them. For some reason, in the Create a Sim, um, teens and adults can't be siblings. They have to be parents, parental connection. So, yeah, I just made him an adult. Let's go back to the beginning here and do Max, our final sim. Max is the youngest. He is a Virgo and a knowledge sim. I'm pretty sure that matches up, but I'll check. You'd think I know these by now, but I don't. Virgo knowledge, perfect. I was going to put Virgo again. Yeah, that's where my brain is. Let's do our secondary aspiration now. Okay, so we've got his secondary aspiration is fortune. Okay, I'm fine with that. Did I set those for Rosie as well? Yeah. So with a secondary aspiration of fortune, let's see, knowledge and fortune, we've got to get out our archetype. Knowledge and fortune, the entrepreneur. That seems like Max. What should his career be? Criminal? No. No, thank you. I don't even know why that's a freaking career in the game. What else do we got? I think the highest we got besides that is a 30. Oh, 33. And business. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, let's... Of course, it's already set to criminal. Right? Why wouldn't it be? Perfect. Right away. All right, now let's figure out his hobby again with my hobby chooser, if I can find it somewhere on this computer, on this crazy desktop with all the stuff happening. This is what happens when you set up a spreadsheet. You have everything all over the place. This one takes a few more minutes. Bear with me, guys. I am doing my best. Looks like his hobby is cuisine. Interesting. He can be the house's cook. Good for him. The thing I don't like about the cuisine hobby, like I do give it to Sims, but not a lot because it doesn't have a lot of sub hobbies. These are the 4 sub hobbies for cuisine: cooking, baking, watching, reading cooking books, like reading the cooking skill books and watching the cooking channel. So I'll just make his sub hobby watching the cooking channel. Is he active? No. Perfect. So that can be something he likes to do. Oh, he doesn't have a sexual orientation. Let's find that out. Stop kissing your sister. All right, he's straight. I think that's what that means. Straight, low, whatever, same thing. Just means it can get freaky. All right, back to our ChatGPT, our final one, and then we can probably start furnishing. It's exciting. I won't do that much today, but I'll start at least. All right, our final sim from the Thorne household. And then we've set up our spreadsheet. So let's say that she says, would Max have a pet? Yes, but it would need to fit into his routine and home aesthetic. Pet type fish doesn't matter much to Max, the gender, but let's say male for naming purposes. Pet names, Basil and Quincy. Well, with the pet, or with the fish tanks, you can't really get just one fish. So I'm just going to say a fish tank, a fish tank, a fish tank. His favorite music would be classical. Max values structure, discipline, and sophistication. Classical music aligns well with his Virgo nature and appreciation for precision in both business and cuisine. It also enhances focus, which he likely enjoys while reading financial reports or perfecting a sauce. And finally, we have our favorite colors of, let's just say, blue, green, and white. Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. I am done with you. He has glasses. Yes, he does. First generation. And let's set his age. Oh, my mouse is messing up. Let's set it to aging. 65, take away 41. Can't do that. Can't do any of it, guys. Can't, just I won't. 24. I knew it. Okay. So that is the Thorne household fully fleshed out in terms of their spreadsheet. Let me just make sure everything's up to date. I got to update Rosie's career here. Adult career. Let's put her in architecture. Stop talking. Stop talking. Let's put her in, say she's a little bit higher of a level than her brother in his career. So they're at level 4. Head of construction company. She wouldn't be that at 27. So at level 3. Foreman. Not at 27. Probably not. I don't know where I'm going right now.
Huh?
Bricklayer. Okay, that works for me. Her aspirations are good. Her age is good. I do need to make her pregnant, but I'll wait on that for a second because I need to wait for someone random to walk by to make him the father. Or her. Unlock reward. We need to unlock the architecture reward so I can put it down. Traits. Oh, I wanted to give them some skills too. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Hobbies, the one hobby. Arts. Trait. Skills. Let's give her in sewing. Just a bronze one. Kai for his skills. Finally for Max for his skills. Okay, team. We have officially spreadsheeted the Thorne household in Hillville. They are totally done. Thorne household consists of 3 Sims. Kai is the oldest. He is a Libra with a primary of romance and a secondary of fortune. The sexy professional. He wants to become a prestigator in the entertainment career. His hobby is film and literature. He likes to read and he's bisexual. He has a female cat named Luna. He's into jazz. He likes red, purple, and black. And he's 30 years old. His younger sister, Rosie, is a Cancer with a primary of family and a secondary of popularity. She is the soccer mom. She wants to reach her golden anniversary and she works in the architecture career. Her hobby is arts and crafts. She draws at the drafting table quite a bit. She is straight. She has a small dog, male, named Buddy. She's into oldies music and she likes yellow, green, and beige. She's 27. And finally, the youngest brother, Max, is a Virgo with a primary of knowledge, a secondary of fortune. He is the entrepreneur. He wants to become a business tycoon, and his career is business. His hobby is cuisine. His sub hobby is watching the cooking channel. He is straight, and he has a fish tank. And he likes classical music with blue, green, and white as his favorite colors. He is 24 years old. So that sounds good to me. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into my neighborhood, save that for sure. And we are going to create their pets. So I have to create a cat named Luna and a small dog named Buddy. Sometimes my game can be really slow with the loading screens, but other time not so slow. It depends on the day, really. Okay, so let's create, their last name is Thorne, not Throne. Oh, not a person. I always just do that. I'm an idiot. It's 1, 2, 3. 6 pages of cats. Let's go to my random number generator. 6 pages of cats. 4, 6 cats on each page. 5. 1, 2, 5 Russian blue. Luna, perfect. Let's do some randomizing here. So out of 4, make a chobe. How many eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eyes. 5. Let's go back to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cute. 1. Oh boy. That's a little creepy. Let's fill those in a little bit. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Is that a little better? Oh, look at the forehead. Buddy. I can't fix that for him. That's just got to be his life. Oh, it's a female too. Poor girl. She looks like a dog. That's fine. I gotta change the body. Okay, I gotta. That's good. She looks unique. So that's what I was going for. Let's make her. She looks funny as hell. Now let's make Buddy, our dog. Small dog, specifically. There's 5 on this page. 4. Let's make a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Five. Ooh. We're going up. All I can hear is the cat meowing. Can you guys hear it? Purple eyes? No. Cute guy. Cute guy. Can they have relationships? I guess not. All right, that's it. Luna and Buddy. So I think once I place these pets in the household, I'm going to end the stream. But this was a lot of fun doing this on the stream. And next time I can focus on getting into the Thorne household. Oh, okay. And furnishing and doing that. And I hope you guys who came and watched had a good time watching. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you next time on the next episode of Setting Up a Neighborhood, Hillville.